The fire crackled softly in the old stone fireplace, sending warm orange light dancing across the walls. Outside, snow fell gently, covering the yard in quiet white. Inside, the house smelled like cinnamon, pine, and something sweet baking in the kitchen. The grandchildren sat on the rug, wrapped in blankets, half asleep but unwilling to miss a moment. Their grandfather sat in his worn leather chair, hands folded over a cup of tea that had long gone cold. "Grandpa," the youngest one asked softly, "did you ever fall in love?" The old man smiled. "Not the quick kind. The kind that comes from far away." "Yes," he said. "Once." The children leaned in. He stared into the fire, and for a moment, he wasn't 82 anymore. He was 17. "I didn't think that Christmas would matter," he began. "It was cold, poor, ordinary. His family didn't have much. No big tree, no fancy gifts. Just a small pine branch tied to the wall and a string of lights that flickered like they were tired. I remember thinking love was something loud," he said, "something dramatic, something you saw in movies." That Christmas morning, he woke up expecting nothing. And that's exactly what he got. Until he left the house that he needed to take the bus into town to help his father at the hardware store. And there she was, standing at the bus stop, arms wrapped around herself, breath turning into mist in the cold air. A red scarf, snow caught in her hair. "I didn't know her name," he said. "I just knew that the world got quieter when I saw her." He was shy, terrified really, could barely speak to girls without his voice shaking to so he didn't say a word. The bus came. They sat across from each other, not talking, but somehow not alone. The bus hit a bump. Her book slipped from her hands and he picked it up before thinking. "Teach, thank you," she said, smiling. That smile, he told his grandchildren, felt like someone opening a window in a dark room. They talked the rest of the ride, about school, about snow, about Christmas. She said, "I love Christmas because it makes people softer." He remembered that sentence for the rest of his life. They started meeting by accident, then not so accidentally. Every December evening after work, they'd walk together, boots crunching in the snow, talking about nothing and everything touching. No promises, just presents. "Love doesn't always announce itself," he told the kids. "Sometimes it just shows up and sits beside you." He wanted to give her something for Christmas, but he had no money, so he made her something that a small wooden star, carved by hand, imperfect and uneven. "I almost didn't give it to her," he admitted. "I was afraid she'd laugh." When he handed it to her, his hands shook. She stared at it for a long time. Then she hugged him. His first hug. "I understood love then," he said quietly. "Not because I felt brave, but because I felt seen." Christmas Eve, snow falling hard. Church bells ringing in the distance. They stood outside her house, lights glowing in the windows. "I wish this night wouldn't end," she said. He wanted to say "I love you," but fear is louder than love when you're young. He said nothing. She kissed his cheek, just once, and went inside. That, he told his grandchildren, was the happiest and most painful moment of my life. After Christmas, things changed. Her family was moving. Far away. No phones. No letters that lasted. They said goodbye at the same bus stop where they met. She cried that he didn't. "I thought being strong meant not crying," he said. "I was wrong." The bus pulled away, and just like that, love became memory that he never saw her again. But he loved other people, built a life, a family, a home. And yet, he said softly, "Every Christmas, I remember her. Not with regret, with gratitude. Because first love doesn't stay," he told them, "but it teaches you how to feel." The fire had burned low now. The children were quiet. "Grandpa," one whispered, "did you ever stop loving her?" He smiled again. "No," he said, "but I learned that love doesn't need to stay to be real." He leaned forward. "When love comes into your life, even for a season, treat it gently." Outside, the snow kept falling. Inside, the children understood something they wouldn't fully realize until years later. And the old man closed his eyes, remembering the Christmas when he first learned what love felt like.